scheme. Dream chasing, I've been chasing the dream. Paper chasing, I just made it my thing. Got the bag, I just need me a ring. G and Mel, hold it down for the team. It's a sweep, right? Shout out to Jokic, I'm locked in. Man, I swear that I'm focused. These toes up in the drip, I bet they didn't notice. Your force ones got me walking like POTUS. God's child, so I know that I'm chosen. Drake with me, man, I feel like DeRozan. Left and right wrist equally frozen. All four pockets equally swollen. It's a sweep. What? It's a sweep. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep. Get that boy out of there. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Yeah. It's bag season, I'ma post like a sinner. Diamond chains and a mink in the wind. All these rings on, you can tell I'm a winner. I'm a walking bucket like that boy out in dim. Got the pink slip for these whips, ain't no rental. Steady breaking records, give them something to remember. Money, power, and respect is so simple. What separate good and great is they mental. It's a sweep. What? It's a sweep. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep. Get that boy out of there. Hey, we ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps.
Yes, sir. It's a sweep. We the midweek. I tend to smile VVS on my teeth. Money made rather I'll never be beat. Got rid of Bronco, got SOTG. Deep in that jungle, came out with a meat. Got a trail like got 2K on my feet. Slide with the bros, I don't care what you think. 17 flash gonna go in a blink. Hey, hey. Wrist got no thirst, like what do you drink? Last of the real, yeah, my kind be extinct. Bad little G used to drink from the sink. Whoa, whoa. No TLC, I'm too lit, we can't creep. Flight to Miami, I stay with that heat. Hopped on the jet, cause it's a
sweep. What? It's a sweep. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep. Get that boy out of there. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Yeah. It's a sweep. What? It's a sweep. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep. Get that boy out of there. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but the
Cause you be in your zone when you winning on your own when you winning. Wake up, look out the window, see the rose in the Bentley when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. Oh, you rock designer clothes when you winning. Keep when you winning. People all in your business, gotta ride with it tinted when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. Yo, she could come around but can't stick around. That's how I tease her. Been having my waist since a little. I ain't never been no pleaser. Always gonna crush these souls when they realize I don't need them. I don't give a f***, I close wheels, you cross the line, I'm squeezing. Every day the same routine, same, ain't no new team. Never ever had hoop dreams, but I'm ballin' like I want a ring. Demon time over everything, you don't know how much it really means. Struggle took a toll on them, oh, had to come and intervene. Boy, them keys to that Bentley, I'm tryna drive it around. I think I'm driving it gently, now I'm speeding through the town. I can't even put my phone down, tryna show the world how it sound. I'm around to make the wrong turn, we don't even wanna turn around. Lately I've been thinking, what would I be if I ain't take a risk? Struggle, I hated it at the time, but it's the reason I'm rich. Never see me knocking nobody, I know how hard it can get. Respect whoever on they, cause you be in your zone when you winning on your own when you winning. Wake up, look out the window, see the rose in the Bentley when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. Oh, you rock designer clothes when you winning. Keep when you winning. People all in your business, gotta ride with it tinted when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. I don't do but I've been off them all week. Tryna take this as far as I can, I want it all on sleep. Might just put a 40 ball but long as you stay authentic, you'll be destined to win it. I recreated my image. This was earned, never given. Gonna be that way till it's finished. Cause you be in your zone when you winning on your own when you winning. Wake up, look out the window, see the rose in the Bentley when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. Oh, you rock designer clothes when you winning. Keep when you winning. People all in your business, gotta ride with it tinted when you winning. When you winning, when you winning.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been apprised, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Hey, never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no...
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, taking on the New York Jets. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will be
what's down, BG?
At the 25.
Cool, and I can't complain. I could, but nobody don't be really fucking paying attention to me. Nah, man, I tell you the truth, it was just a quick whoop-de-woo, you hear me? Like a in and outer. I just knew I was gonna be in that bitch.
They run with the second-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. This defense for the Jets, very strong in that victory a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, I missed that motherfucker. I knew where it was going. Oh, shit, I knew where it was going. You're a lucky motherfucker. That was going to be a pick 6.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
You didn't see me?
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route. Just
double focus. Up there. That's when they want shit.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. It's a stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game.
And I don't care right now. I won't care for another 35, 40 minutes.
You can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before.
Like, what part about you going to the store and they won't make a list? You ain't want to make a list.
Ground shaking, so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Pacheco gets it again on second down, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Right.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple
this
of
don't fucking bother me.
Established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and second down. You talk about this Jets defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties.
Oh, that's because I had sent the invite. I was just sitting in that business.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
Nah, I tell you the truth. I wasn't no big, right? I just wanted to get this game done before.
Now Mahomes.
Nice.
He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Will McDonald brings him down.
We're gonna sign that letter to the intent to buy today. Yeah. See, I ain't even gonna tell you how to play, but I think he's supposed to punt in this league.
Offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout.
Yeah.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He gotta be a down thing though, like 4th and.
Try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that one's not going to get
shit.
enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this
Oh,
is
noodle
a
kicking.
scoreless game.
Huh?
That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
Oh, I ain't see that. What team that was?
You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. Rodgers now on 1st down.
I know that blowed you.
He's got this down to the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers.
Oh, I saw you.
They're all gonna run deep routes to put
But that's how I knew I was gonna catch it. That's how I knew I was gonna catch it. I'm like, I'm gonna throw it underneath.
work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
On 1st down, Rodgers.
Oh, Jesus, look at this butt naked shit. Look at this shit.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine.
Nah, I tell you the truth, they catch that bitch a lot on this bitch.
Are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh.
That's the first time I ever saw it so clean. But it happens a lot.
The point after through the raindrops.
And it only must be when a nigga bad. A lot of times it be nigga tackling your quarterback while he catching it. While he throwing it. That was new to me. I like it though. Fuck it. That's how real footballer look.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Okay.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Again, it's Cook. And he'll go out near midfield at the 40.
Yo.
17 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves
What's down with it?
This running game's so important for them, and they know that.
On the game, right?
Victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. So first and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. They'll run with Cook. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Dalvin Cook so good in the open field, but he's equally good down here near the goal line. He can find those seams and just push his way through. So he might get another chance or two to punch this one in.
Cook. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. Along the sideline, Wilson with a grab. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I'll give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's Hardman to return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Jets will take over. At their own 40-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
Boy, I was on that phone just now. That nigga done did the same thing twice.
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jack.
You done got the same shit off 2 times.
Heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14.
Nah, I was on the phone.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from it.
I'm in a building. I'm in a building.
A 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be out right at the 35. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Conklin's first season in New York City matches production from Minnesota almost to the number. And the Jets, they will happily continue to take those numbers as he delivers again with a first down.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to
I'm saying, you want people to drop the ball?
The Jets had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they moved back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week,
I ain't got it.
a challenge thus far.
He ain't even had to drop it.
But this time it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles.
I mean, goddamn, son.
So far, their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Rodgers again now. That's complete to Lazard. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get.
I know that's depressing as motherfucker.
A 4 receiver set here on 3rd down. They're going to spread the field and make you play sideline to sideline.
Yeah.
Every play
That's
that
not dope.
Good spacing there offensively as they get the completion and the first down.
Well, the determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
That's the point of that play.
10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Now it's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Man. This nigga Chris Jones has scored more points than...
To throw is Rodgers. So,
nowhere
to go here. He lost the football.
Look at that shit.
Picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Hey, that I can do when they turn it over. I gotta do better.
I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets.
Look at this shit.
We just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Yeah, man saying fuck me right now.
Inside the 35. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Pacheco. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Mahomes on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws. But here Mahomes knows he's got nothing. So he wisely just gets rid of it.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40%.
I ain't gonna lie though, you fucking up.
So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Butker's kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our league.
Boy, look, you just fucked up. I just fucked up myself joining a fucking party just now. Getting my ass kicked up. Cause you can't move, nigga.
I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense.
I didn't think it was gonna be that fucking long. That shit was long as fuck just now. That's what she said.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back? There he goes, left side. And he'll be out right at the 35. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, there's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have him pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position.
That's Frito-Lay.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. Fights off the defender. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And
no, I don't understand how the fuck.
Before he could get out of the backfield.
I don't understand how the fuck they just let that nigga through the.
I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was.
I double teamed the nigga I'm supposed to double team. That nigga just came through there.
Here to pick up the first down. Rodgers going to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second and a couple. Back to the ground.
Look at this shit.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Not a play.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Rodgers now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
I know that shit hurt. That's what that nigga saying. Hold up.
In the final seconds
Yeah.
of the first half, and the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
I'll be right back. That was aggravating as hell, huh? BJ?
Now Zerline on and the extra point.
I said that was aggravating as hell, huh? You know what I'm saying? That you got that roughing the passer.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 20.
I ain't have no timeouts. I ain't about to run it. Oh no.
They'll indeed try to run it out.
Come here.
And he will perhaps get back. And time
I'm in a party chat, though. I'll be back.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I gotta come back on him. So I gotta come back on a nigga.
Set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty
Oh, shit, I shouldn't have threw that.
Because his game
he dropped it. Come on, man.
And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. All the offense that you already referenced in the first half, he'll put that all together.
You don't play shit. You think I said that plays my bets. Who you looking at? I can say, who you looking at?
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one.
That was a big toss up right there for me, son.
That's good for a Jet first down.
I couldn't really
And what a nice example
the
there
Bucks.
of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus.
I picked
And
Detroit.
indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
Yeah.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They run again.
What you mean, who they got?
They were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Stopped and handed a loss by Willie Gay that time. The defense was ready for the run pass option. Diagnosed it perfectly.
Justin Herbert, Keenan McCardell.
But he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
I mean, Keenan Allen.
Down, here's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. Down the left sideline. He's going to get this down inside the 5.
I didn't. He was supposed to. Yeah.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop off. But he hits the Jets. And
I wish he would have picked him.
The C's part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
That was a real toughie for me.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Good job.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with
I'm gonna miss that
in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big.
I mean, the thing about it was, I mean, it's not so much. You could load up with Derrick Henry. Tannehill got to have a better game. Tannehill was shits last week, and if he play like that again.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
Able
to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Houston in the let's see.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs
yeah, they lost to the Commanders, but they got, let's see who I took today. So I took Philly Thursday. That's what my shit started at. Tampa Bay, Detroit, Buffalo, the Chargers, the Broncos, the Jets. The Dolphins, the Saints, and Cleveland. And in the other game, in the other one, I took, damn, I took the Cowboys. Right, these bitches? Well, I took the Cowboys in one of them bitches, yeah.
How about the example right here?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Yo, Nick.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some
Come on, play him in 24. Come on, play him in 24.
He can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well.
Miami.
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Because they ain't got no quarterback?
When we got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them.
I don't know. They beat the shit out the Giants last week, 40 to nothing or something.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I took the Jets on 2 tickets and the Cowboys on 1 ticket. I'm supposed to get out of there.
The return for 13 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field. And
yeah, that's a... Oh, yeah, never know.
Watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll have a Jets first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. So left side, it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 20.
I'm quick. Son, I threw 2 picks while he was tackling my quarterback and the lineman caught it and ran it back. Like 2 of them like that, son. 3. He caught 2 interception pick sixes like that.
They'll try the middle with Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
But you know, I'll make it happen, Calvin.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Here's Rodgers. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal.
And Chargers out of what?
Going a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he will push
the Bucks? I think the Bucks are going to beat them.
3-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown Jets. A great effort there with his first
walking down now.
Touchdown. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight.
If he don't score in this possession, the game over.
Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here the 4th quarter.
Oh, shit.
Into that deep water now. Win probability index.
I missed the motherfucking extra point.
Definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me,
then he come back and kick a perfect fucking
call that on
kick off.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Oh, get it. Get the ball, get the ball. Oh, get the ball.
Right around the 40-yard line. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
60 yards on the ground for him so far. This 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, I knew where I was going. I should have cut in front of that sooner.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now here's Mahomes. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Yeah.
And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start
He called
their own 7. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the
that right there means the game is over.
Too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with proper aggression.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's up past the 10,
DJ.
the 12.
That one right there was the game killer, huh?
Gotta figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
I don't know what you're saying. You low as hell.
He goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Barely. Barely. It's low, but I can hear you.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw is Rodgers. That's complete right side to Lazard. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left.
We ain't playing hard, say.
Back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now Rodgers.
I pressed the wrong fucking button.
He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's
I pressed the wrong fucking button. You know, a circle was in the middle of the field wide open. I pressed the wrong fucking button.
He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
And
with
things
down. Looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Back to throw, Rodgers.
Oh, shit.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Damn, I did not know that. Huh?
Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mahomes to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's James. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
Oh, Jesus. Them niggas ran into each other.
Into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tight.
Made it look good, though.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage.
You finish your betting?
Better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
Betting?
Get that high. and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 30
Boy, I ain't doing nothing but running the ball.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands.
The nigga wide open.
The Giants ran it one more time. Ball
The nigga was wide open, though.
picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? On the return, it's James. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six.
That's why I put sauce on him just now. Like the last couple possessions, I put sauce on him. But he was out the game when he came back in. But I'm put sauce on you. Ain't none that running around shit all day. Sick of your shit.
Really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
I'll tell you,
What you say?
ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around.
Let me know when you beat though.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
I said, let me know when he beat you, but
A little bit of a surprise they lose the
Nick.
turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very
Nick talk about come play him.
You know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Giants, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on